Hi there, my name's Creek Stewart and I'm the founder of Wild Edible Plant of the Month Club. Thanks so much for visiting the site. One thing I want to do today is I just want to really quickly teach you about one of my favorite wild edibles, and it's these right here. It's springtime in central Indiana and these are just now popping out of the ground. These are wild edible leeks, also known as ramps, and they're one of my favorite wild edibles. But here's something a lot of people don't know about wild leeks. They're kind of like an onion, so I mean right now you should smell that. I wish you could smell these wild leeks right now. It just smells like onions just out in the middle of the woods. They're delicious. They have an onion bulb, but here's the thing. If you dig that bulb out and harvest it and take it with you, that leek doesn't grow back again. So here's a quick tip on harvesting wild edible leeks. What we're gonna do is I'm just going to cut the leek off right at the base of the leaves, like this right here. And then I'm gonna take a bunch of these home with me tonight. I'm harvesting part of my meal for tonight, right now. I'm gonna take a bunch of these home with me tonight, a couple of handfuls, and I like to put these on the grill with whatever I'm grilling for that day, whether it's vegetables or meat. I like to throw these on the grill and it adds such an incredible flavor to whatever I'm grilling. And then this just becomes a side to my meal. And so not only am I saving money by harvesting these wild leeks, but I'm feeding my body with what my body was designed to eat, and that's wild edible plants. These things are so nutrient dense, it's ridiculous. And one thing I know for sure is there's no pesticides, no chemicals, these are not genetically modified in any way, and they're certainly not in a plastic wrapper or box on a middle aisle of the grocery store. So what Wild Edible Plant of the Month Club is I teach you how to identify, harvest, and prepare a wild edible plant every single month. I've been eating wild edible plants for most of my life, and it's become a big part of my lifestyle. But one thing I wanted to do today is I wanted to give you a set of our wild plant identification sheets, and it's these right here. Each month I send out 2 full color pages, front and back, with identification features, harvesting instructions, and even some recipes for a different wild edible plant. I deliver that either through the mail, which you get a binder with your subscription, or via email digitally, and you can download those and print those out. But today I just want to give you a free download to one of my all-time favorite wild edible plants, and it's called Japanese knotweed. It's an invasive wild edible that you can do the world a favor by eating it. So fill out the email below. All you got to do is type in your email, hit submit, and I am going to email you a link to download these sheets right here, and you can get started on identifying and harvesting this particular wild edible plant today, as long as it's in season in your area, which is early spring. If not, you just have to wait a few months. So thanks so much for stopping by, and remember, it's not if, but when.